So today begins. Don't know where it'll take me. Don't know how long I'll be out. Had some things I took care of this morning. Talked to a friend. Talked to a friend for a long time over coffee. Now it's time to ride. See what I can do. See you later. Just saw a coyote run through that hole. He was sitting right here. If I look up and down the trail, I don't know if you can see it, but there's garbage all over. So human beings have made it a not healthy place for the wildlife. Stop along the way today. This is the remains of the Preston Mill. They talk about it there in detail. Just a little county park here. Not much. I don't know if you can see the sign there, but it says Preston Mill Park. Somewhere along here is a trail that goes on. Well, I made it to the Preston Snoqualmie Trail. Probably went a mile past, a mile back, but that's okay. I figured it out. Next time I'll know exactly where to go. Let me just switch a look at different things. There's me. There's a park that I know is there. I should have known it before. And here's the trail, and then off we go. Talk to y'all later. Good thing I started fasting. I might have broke that thing. What do you say? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which way should I go? I'm probably going to follow the paved, which is what the trail has been the whole time. But there's a really small, maybe not so small piece of me that says, wonder where that goes. No signs about private property. I don't know. We'll see, maybe. It's not a race. It's an exploration. What am I going to see today? What am I going to see tomorrow? What's out here to be seen? I didn't even know this bridge existed. Well, that's kind of a bummer. I may or may not go up to see where it goes, where it ends. Wow. I'm not supposed to ride up here. Okay. Obviously, first time I've been to this place. I can see why I'm not supposed to ride here. That could be problematic going up there. I'm not sure where it goes. I'll see, maybe I'll see how far I can go. But the other thing I have to worry about is time. As time goes on, it gets darker. Shadows are starting to get long. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, well, feels longer from my end. And I have to go uphill on the way back, so I'm thinking it's time in a little bit. All right, see y'all later. Not hurt. Not hurt. Not fun. Not fun. Life in the fast lane. This first fall was foreshadowing for a second fall later that ultimately resulted in me visiting the ER. I'm fine. More on that later. So I'm back at the trailhead that I almost missed. Don't need that thing. At least I don't think so. I was watching my odometer. I thought I was actually watching the speedometer and wondering why it was still 11.2 miles when in reality I had gone 13.5. So I did actually travel somewhere. Silly me. Heading home in a bit, just taking a short break. Me at the hospital, and look, I left DNA. So today's trip didn't end very well. I don't know what you can see there. I'm not going to show you the actual wound on the finger. Well, I ripped the skin off the outside of the little finger. I'll possibly see a hand surgeon Monday to see what happens. I'm not expecting a whole lot. I have a little bit of movement. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. Bottom line, really, though, is I'm okay. All right. I had a little bit of a balance loss and leaned into a fence, a chain link fence, which is what ripped the skin off my finger. The bike actually, the handlebars turned. I spun. I fell. Wore a helmet. Doing good. They did X-rays of the head, the wrist, and the elbows give me a little bit of trouble on this side too. I figure those are what I landed on, and they're taking that impact. The biggest thing really is this finger, which is strange. My little finger's the biggest problem. Realistically, even if there's possibility of future damage, whatever, it's my little finger. As long as it's not going to impact anything other than the little finger, I'll get by. We'll see what happens. Yeah. So, in case you didn't figure it out yet, I will not be riding my bike tomorrow or Sunday. We'll see when the next time. I am very bummed, actually, very, very bummed. One of the interesting things, I don't know if you can see it. I had blood all up and down my arm. I did not have a long sleeve shirt. I had a short sleeve shirt, just this t-shirt here that I have on. So there was blood up and down my arm, and I had my finger wrapped in a bandana. Yeah, I need to do a better first aid kit. Got it, understand. Definitely understand now. I'll get there. There were a couple of places where people could have asked how I was or if I needed help. I obviously was in some sort of distress. As a matter of fact, the first time I got to the street, I had to ride. I'm saying 2 miles. I'm not sure. From the time of the fall to the next place, there was civilization with roads. So I hurt, but I'm doing okay. I'm on blood thinners, so everything looks horrible. What I was going to say is, no one checked to see how I was, and that, as a human being, that bothers me. That's all I'm going to say about that. Have a good night. I'll post videos of the trip when I can actually type stuff. See you later.